Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of FTBOne Infinity Skyblock map. As you can see, I'm looking out on a birch tree farm now. I have done a lot since the last episode, and probably won't be doing this much between episodes in the future. This is just to get some of the more grindy parts of typical Skyblock maps out of the way, to make it a little more friendly for YouTube, because that stuff doesn't generally go over well on YouTube. Doesn't really matter if they're aligned or not. This is my mini mob spawner. I should be on the other side. There is a reason it doesn't have a fence on the back, and I'll explain that once the very noisy everyone here is gone. Can you die? Thank you. So it doesn't have a back because I intend to expand this and either make a second one of these or turn it into a mob tower, because that eventually has to happen if we ever intend to get any decent amount of mob drops. Now you can see I've been at it for a little while. There's plenty of mob drops in here, and you'll see that my inventory has lots of junk in it. I'll explain what some of that junk is. So if we come up here, up my ramp, we now have a 41 by 41, I think, square area with a little hut in the middle. I'm going to sleep and see if anyone else will sleep as well, because that would be very useful. Hello, Mr. Flame Goat. If you don't know Flame Goat, he streams Minecraft on Twitch, and it's super awesome. And Moxie Girl's cool too, but I'm not entirely sure where you can get to her stuff. Come on, someone, sleep with me. There we go. Thank you, Moxie. Oh, 1x. So this is my tiny thing, and I've got some storage drawers, and you'll see that I've got a bunch of stuff in here. No diamonds. I'll explain why I don't have any diamonds, because I did have diamonds. I've also got our first RF generating survivalist generator. To make one of those wasn't too hard. It was 3 blocks of coal, 2 furnaces, an iron gear, and a piston, and some redstone. Not bad. Uses coal coke very efficiently. We also now have an automatic sieve. It sucks. Well, it sucks right now because this thing will use 40 RF a tick. This produces 5 RF a tick, right? So it also, in that 40 RF a tick, takes, I think it's 10 minutes to get through a stack. So where am I going with this? So at 5 RF a tick, it will still run, but it takes 2 real-life hours to get through a stack. So it's good that it runs regardless of what power it's receiving. It just runs at a reduced rate, but it goes so slowly. And I hate sieving. I hate it. Feels like a complete waste of time. Next up we have a smeltery started. Remember, we probably won't be doing things at this rate. I won't be coming back and having half a base built in the future, but this is just to move things along to get some of the tedious parts of Skyblock out of the way. The smeltery is built. That was easy. That's just clay, gravel, and sand, and that's very easy to get when you have a compressed stone hammer, which is something new, I think, to Skyblock. Well, I had never seen it until I've seen this before anyway. We also have the cobble gen moved up here, which is hooked up to a extra utilities transfer node, which is hooked up to a bit of barrel and then also into these. There is no lava generation like previous ex-Nihilo based Skyblocks. In fact, if I look up any sort of lava generator, like this one, you'll see they have no recipe. If I look up magmatic, not magman, it has no recipe. This is intentional and I love it. I hate that people rely on lava generation for all their power needs all the time. We also have a coke oven. This was incredibly important to get any of this done, because you needed it to get an engineer's hammer, which you needed to get iron plates, which you needed to get all sorts of other things. And the only way to get gears is to make a gear cast, which is sitting in there, and that's why I keep jumping, because I'm trying to give you a decent view. I've also got all these. You'll notice that I've upgraded to iron tools for the most part. I have a patch of mycelium. It's not doing much. I just felt like putting it there, and I've started working on, and you need to be thrown off the side of the map. Goodbye. And I'm working on getting pumpkins. This is pumpkins, potato plus carrot. And I'm working on getting sugarcane right here, which, there we go. We have 10-10-10 cactus. Cactus is very important because it gets us cactus green, which can be used as sealant so that we can get Buildcraft liquid pipes. We have 10-10-10 carrots, potatoes, and wheat. This is all very important because I was needing it for composting, for dirt, because as much as cutting down trees and using their saplings is good, you don't just get, with my 9 trees over there, it wasn't getting enough saplings to really produce as much compost as I would like. Speaking of birch, we used to have oak over there, but through sifting lots and lots of dirt, which is another reason why I was composting, we managed to get birch saplings. We also have acacia and spruce, and what else do we have? Acorn, so that's more oak. Rubber trees, which we really desperately need to get into today, so that's what we're going to be working on. Where we're going to put those, I don't know yet. Probably make an extension off the side of this one. You'll also notice that I have hatches, 2 of them so far, but I'm sure the hatch network will increase because we sometimes want to get to the underside of things, and you'll see I have a grave over there, and that grave will sit there forever because if I break it open, it's technically cheating. We had a little bit of a bug where if I died on a slab, the grave would appear underneath, and I thought I'd lost all my stuff, so T-Fox replaced my inventory because he thought I'd lost all my stuff too, but it turns out no, the grave was just floating on the underside of the block. Very annoying. So, rubber trees, I think we've caught you up. Iron furnace. So the way to go forward in Infinity seems to be, if we want to get anywhere decent, is to go through IC2 first. Any other way is kind of slow, it looks like. So that's the direction we'll be taking. And I also need to compost the stuff. That's why I'm usually carrying around raw stuff, so let's just compost this stuff. Get out of my inventory. I need these slots. I've noticed carrots are a really good source of compost. Wheat, potatoes, not so much. Particularly potatoes are bad. But carrots seem pretty amazing, actually. Saplings are still the best, because it's like 8 saplings to a full barrel. But potatoes are like 12. I think wheat's like 12 as well. So get in there, carrots. Good stuff. Alright, we have a bunch of dirt that I hadn't picked up before. 12 dirt. Where can we? Where can we plant this? Here. Good, good. Alright. Have you turned into a pumpkin? Yes, you've turned into pumpkins. So we can break you and throw you over the side. Throwing things over the side with a fence in the way and not enough hotbar slots is kind of annoying. Here we go. And you know what? I'm actually going to throw these over the side. I will fill up that last barrel, which I think wasn't quite full. Yeah. Oh well. Whatever. And I'll get rid of the zombie flesh because I didn't put that in my mob drop chest. So, what to do now? Right, we need to expand the tree farm so that we can include our friends, the rubber trees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly line myself up here, break open this, like that, and we will continue forward in birch fashion. So I'm going to create another one of these platforms, same as this one here, and I will be back once that is complete. See you soon. Hey guys! So I made the platform and then I planted the rubber saplings and then I did a whole bunch of other stuff. Accidentally. I actually came back with the platform complete and the rubber saplings not there, but I failed to hit record. So I've just been talking to myself for the last like 10 minutes. So we have rubber saplings, these are MFR ones. We also managed to get some IC2 rubber saplings when we planted the rubber sapling seeds, because it could either become a MFR rubber sapling or a IC2 rubber sapling when you planted the seed. But I've decided to go with MFR because I'm lazy and don't want to have to deal with tree taps and stuff. I also mentioned that later on, once we get into forestry, we will probably use IC2 saplings instead, because then we don't have to generate a whole lot of logs that we don't want. So, I also mentioned that there's no fence on this thing because fences are expensive. All the fences you see there were very hard earned, and I'm not going to do them this episode, I'll do them between episodes. So, moving right along, the next thing I did, it's so embarrassing, is I made a cutter. What? Oh. I made a cutter out of 3 iron plates. I also discovered, normally I would make iron plates so far, but there was a config change recently that I wasn't aware of that made it so iron plates can only be made in a IE metal press now. They used to be able to be made using an engineer's hammer. However, the powers that be have decided that that wasn't expert enough, so now we have to use the forge hammer, which means each metal plate is 2 ingots of the appropriate type, rather than 1 ingot of the appropriate type. So, yeah, these cutters are actually 6, 7, 8 iron. Then I took the iron furnace that was in my inventory, I made some tin plates, I cooked some of the rubber I got from the MFR rubber saplings, and I took some of this electrotine, and we made a RE battery. Is that how it goes? No? Battery. Made an RE battery out of electrotine, some tin item casings, and some insulated tin cables. So this is 8 tin plus the tin to make the tin cables, which is what we needed the clippers for. And now we have a generator. Hooray, generator! So the next thing that I was going to do before I realized that I wasn't recording is I started filling these barrels because we need to make some hardened clay. And the reason we need to make some hardened clay is because IE is an amazing mod. It lets us go from EU to RF in power sources, which is fantastic and exactly what we want to see. Somewhere in here is a piece of clay I did not pick up. Water 90%. Okay. Water 100%. Give to me a piece of dust. Thank you. Great. So, let's cook these up. I will take that rubber out. We will take this charcoal. We will burn that. And instead I'm going to take you because I'm lazy and don't want to have to go fetch anything. And you can cook that. Super waste because that's actually 16 cycles, so maybe if I catch it I'll put the raw rubber in. So I'll be right back while that cooks up. Okay, hardened clay. So we want LV connectors. Brilliant. And now we need to make LV cable. So LV wire coil. We need a treated stick. It's super easy, and 4 copper ingots. So we need treated wood, just like any normal stick thing. We'll put all of that into treated wood actually. This is also why we needed the coke oven, because we needed all that treated wood. And 4 of you. Brilliant. And now we have some LV wire. Cool. Let's put those back in there. Right, so we also want lasers. And this will become clear. I explained this on off camera before. I talked to myself before, but I want to get you made an assembly table. And I mentioned at the beginning of the episode where all the diamonds went. Yeah, diamond gear, 4 diamonds, plus 1 diamond, 5, gone. Laser, diamantine electron tube, 5 diamonds for 4 diamantine electrons tubes. So, yeah, 11 diamonds down the hatch to get the assembly table. And hopefully, if all goes well, we won't have to do any more sifting. So there's one connector. And if I'm to power these lasers, if I am to power you, what do I want to do here? Let's put you and you here, just for now. Because I know you won't be bothered by weather. No, I don't want that there. I do not want that there. I want lasers there. Thank you. Gosh. And then we'll stick these on the back. And then we'll hook you up. Boop, 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 boop. Brilliant. Any boops were had. And we have the assembly table. Right. Might want to put that closer. And we have the assembly table. Brilliant. So, we also want a chest, because otherwise the assembly table throws things all over the ground. That's never a fun time. And then we want... We're making a metal former from IC2. And the metal former requires a basic machine casing, which requires 9 chipset, which is why we have this assembly table now. It requires a iron ingot plus a piece of redstone. So let's introduce ourselves to the power of coal coke. The power of our generator. Not the power of coal coke. Well, I suppose it is the power of coal coke, because the coal coke powers the generator. So, redstone. This and this. Iron chipset, please. And burn. We have a laser. A laser is running. The second laser is running. This is good. As long as they run, we've got blue, which means you're running at 100%. Green. Okay. Well, as long as the spar is filling, I'm happy. As slow as it is, I'm happy, because this is all we need. Because where we go from here is we go to get a metal former. Once we have our metal former, which all of these things we can make right now, which is why I'm showing you the recipes for them. And then we go and make a water wheel from IE, which at best will produce 30 RF per wheel, and we can have 3 wheels per kinetic generator. And a iron shaft is made in a metal former. Hooray! And we'll also be able to make cheaper plates with the metal former too, which is lovely. The only thing is, kinetic dynamo. This is something I haven't looked at, and I'm hoping right now on camera that I am not going to hit desk, because kinetic. There we go, brain, you did it. Kinetic dynamo. Electrum wire coil. Alright, we can make that. It's fine. Electrum's easy. We need steel, so I will need to make a blast furnace. That's fine. Blast furnace is fine. MV, electrum, lead, redstone, treated iron. Alright, so no head desking happening. All we need to do is make a blast furnace, and we have plenty of time to make a blast furnace. So, how do we make our blast furnace? Well, we want to go with the IE one, which I do, because I like blast bricks. We need ender pearls. I have 11 ender pearls. Is that enough? I need 27. 4 times what is 27? Oh god, math. I'll be right back. Okay, I need 7 ender pearls. I have 7 ender pearls, so we're making this one. I'm not making this one, which has the exact same recipe except it's bricks. Alright. So, I need to make a whole bunch of hardened clay. So let's make a whole bunch of hardened clay. So we need to do 7 recipes worth. So I need to do this 7 times, which I do not have enough dust to do it 7 times. That's fine, we'll make some more dust. This is how you make clay. This is why the smeltery wasn't bad. It's because you just fill them up from your infinite water source, drop the dust in, empty them out, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Alright, so we have 12 clay. We need a bunch more. This is where our compressed stone hammer comes in. This thing is really great and fun and wonderful. Cobblestone, you'll do. We just need to make some compressed cobblestone. This makes hammering so much better. It's also something else that I need to talk about once I've done this. And then you smash this with a compressed hammer. By the way, a compressed hammer, which I haven't explained, is 9 hammers. Right? Same rules as compressed blocks. But it smashes compressed blocks. So that things go a lot quicker. Doesn't help with the sieving though. The sieving is still a pain. Speaking of sieving, last episode I said that smashing things down to dust in this form was how you doubled things. No. I had forgotten my Skyblock-ness, and thankfully Sid from Titanium Gaming Medium, sorry Sid, told me that it's the actual metal gravel, and he's totally right. I'll show you that right now actually, because I think I have enough. So yes, you get, so you want to sieve gravel. If you're after metal, you want to sieve gravel because you get the broken version. You then take the broken version and turn that into iron gravel, and then you smash it. Right? We had 31 broken ore, so this will be a good example, I hope. We had 31 broken ore, and now we have 30 crushed ore, but we have 3. So we did actually make an amount extra. It's just we didn't have enough for that 4th broken ore. But this is how you make a bonus, is you break down the actual metal version of these blocks. Okay, so sorry for the misinformation last episode. See, now we've actually made a profit. That's the word I was looking for. And now we've got iron ore dust, which you would then throw in a smeltery, because the smeltery doubles dust blocks. Okay, then I'll just put those in there for now. I'll deal with that other ore later. Where were we in the grand scheme of things? Right, we have more dust, so I need to make 4 more of, well, 4 more rounds of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully that movement isn't making anyone sick. You know, it makes me sick sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some people have said that I move strangely in FPS games. I like to think I'm just twitchy. I know where I want to be. More water. Last one. Cool. Now let's set them to burn. I need more coal coke. What do I do with all my coal coke? Well, we can actually use you instead. There you go. You now have a job. Wonderful. Because I had a whole bunch of coal coke. Did I just not pull it all out of here? No, I did pull it all out of there. Is it in my inventory? It's not in my inventory. Oh, it's in the generator. Of course it is. Yes, there it is. Good. So we actually have an iron chipset now. Hooray! Let's go grab 16 iron while we're at it. 16... because we're making 8 iron plates. I hate the forge hammer. But there you go. And we make a iron machine casing. Or basic machine casing. Cool. You can live in here for now, in amongst the plants. Right, back on to task. We need sand. I have sand. Sand, you are sitting in here. I need to go get some pearls. 7 of them. They're sitting in our friend the mob chest. It's good. I've been hacking at mobs. I haven't done it nearly as much as I should be, but I've been doing it enough that I obviously have enough things to get by with. Oh, and look. We have some... what are those ones called? I think they're called Blitz. They're the air elemental version. Blitz are not very useful at all. They drop niter, which I suppose niter can be used to make cryo, but I don't know whether the recipe for cryo has been made more expensive and expert, in which case niter may not be as important. Oh, we've got a blitz rod. It's my first blitz rod. Can be made blitz powder. What can you be used for? Nothing. Can blitz powder be used for anything? Aerothium dust? Can aerothium dust be used for anything? It's used in redstone energy flux ducts. Well, there you go. Maybe we do have a use for our blitzes after all. In you go. Right. I was here for pearls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. I clicked 8 times. I am not Dora the Explorer. So, back we go. And hopefully our hardened clay has finished running its way through the furnace. I don't know where I'm going to put the blast furnace. I might put it there, I guess. You done yet? Not even slightly. Alright, well, I'll be back once I have everything we need. Okay, I am back, and we should have the requisite amount of blocks. Sand, pearls, blast furnace bricks. Good stuff. So I've made up a little pad here for our friend, just like the coke oven, and it will probably need a torch on top. Things are notorious that way. And we have our engineer hammer on this, so whack. We have a blast furnace. Hooray. So what do we do with the blast furnace? Well, I need my coke back. Because I think coal coke is the only effective way to get steel. And we need 3 steel. So, coal coke. 3. Yeah. Why don't we make sure we have enough for the future? I'll make 16. 16 iron ingots. In you go. Cool. And speaking of coal coke, I'm going to take the rest of that coal and turn it into more coal coke, because I'm sure we're going to be needing more coal coke. So, that's going to take its time. We have stuff we can do in the meantime though. So, metal former. We can make toolboxes, electronic circuits. Do I have enough for that? I do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make our copper. We want copper plates. Copper wire, that's only 4. That's horrible. I cannot wait until we have a metal former. It's going to be so much better. There we go. 6 copper. And 6 insulated copper. Then we needed 1 iron, yeah? Or 1 iron plate, I should say. And 2 redstone. My inventory is such a mess. Give me that, thank you very much. And plate and insulated copper. Good. So now we have basic machine casing and the electronic circuit. Now we need toolboxes, which is bronze item casings, 5 of them, so that's 10. We need 20 bronze. I think I have 20 bronze. I have 3 bronze. Yes, 20 bronze. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right. I think I counted that right. Not sure. Oh yeah, and that iron that I made. Let's pour that out. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. How are you doing? You're getting there. I'll be back once I have the bronze. Okay, bronze is made. That's 18, 19, 20. Even though I have 3 sitting in there. Go, bronze, go. Good. So now we turn all of this into bronze plates. And then we turn all of that into item casing. And then we need 2 chests. Yes. So give me 16 wood. Right, that takes care of our toolboxes. Now we just need the copper coils, yeah? Which is 8 copper cables per coil, which means we need 16, we need a lot of cable. I mean, a lot of copper, and I don't think I have enough. Copper is strangely rare. Strangely rare. Because it's 16 per coil. Ugh. Okay. No, it's not. It's 16 per 2 coils. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just have enough. Ugh. That is awesome. And it is awesome. Not having enough copper is terrible, but it is awesome because now, of course, we can make our metal former. And that will make everything so much better. You don't even know. So, iron ingots, copper, coils. Yay! Alright. So let's take everything out. I need to get rid of some of this stuff in my inventory. You can go, you can go. These 2 can definitely go. That will do for now. Give me these. Basic machine, toolboxes, coils, circuit. Oh my gosh. Right. So I think we can just plug you right there because you will receive power from the generator next to you. Yes, that's correct. And more importantly, let's make a block of iron. Block of iron. That generator is going to lose its function very quickly. Water wheels are the way to go. In you go, block of iron. No, you're being turned into a wire. Is that right? Shaft. What mode are you on? Extruding? You're on extruding. Good. Okay. Never mind then. I think I wasted a whole lot of power by pulling you out prematurely. But there you go. Iron shaft. So now all we need to do is make the water wheel segments, which are a bunch of treated wooden sticks. That will be fun. However, I'm going to leave that for next episode because we're well and truly over time. So, thank you all for watching, and we'll make a water wheel next episode. Bye-bye.